Well, welcome back to Blickling. As promised, I'm going to attempt to get these bales home. First thing to remember is that they can tip over on the trailer. I've had one or two do it. Stu will probably remark I'm too heavy on the throttle, but he should talk, and he does. Just try and get everything around here without hitting too many fences. Looks like we've still got everything aboard. I'm going to take this home on the road. I think I'm not going to attempt this. I'm not going to attempt to take this home the shortcut. And I just need to I think I need to put in a sensible cruise speed. I think will help if I was concentrating on what I was doing and not trying to sort out a sensible cruise speed. That looks a bit more like it. As I say, you can tip these over, and on these roads it could happen at any moment. I have actually, we got more than a trailer load. The rest of them I took over to the sheep farm. As you can see, most of the crops around here too, and they looks like they're just about ready to go. Not quite ready, but very, very close. Or as we say around here, close. At least we have a little bit of a tour around this map. So I particularly like this map, but then again, there is reasons for it. For a start, OldBor was kind enough to let me do some testing on it. Looks like we're clear here. And secondly, it's my home county, as I've mentioned numerous times. But probably you're fed up with hearing me say that, don't you? I'm gonna. Now, we could well get overtaken at this speed, but I am not going to risk this load of bales. I beg it to get back up on its feet again. It would mean bringing either a front loader or a telehandler here with the pallet forks on to try and lift it up, and that's after taking the bales off. Taking the bales off easy enough because there's no auto load trailer. Now, I don't want to go too close to the edge here because we could well catch the bales, and I think how I got this set, the bales should be an actual item, not a they're not locked in with the lock and script. These are locked in with the straps, so it should keep them as an actual bale. You can usually tell the difference on these black sheep trailers which is which, because if you've got it the lock and strip, the straps when you fit them will go under the bales. If you're using the straps, they will go over the bales. And for those who don't know, what you do is you actually load them, auto load them back onto the trailer again. You use your B key to find where you want to drop them. You have left, right and rear drop, and the next one after those, oh, I think we might have upset him a bit. The next one after those is load them onto the trailer. Now that will quite happily stop. That will actually make the bales into real life things and not just a inanimate object or a object without any proper collisions. And it also means you can actually offload them properly. You can't do that. Now, have we? Could just Oh, we got the first problem solved. We got them home. Now we need to put this somewhere flat. Now on this yard it's not easy. We haven't got many flat spaces. Or reasonably flat. I think we'll put them in here. We can only get to one side here, but we should only want to get to one side. Let's put forward a bit more. That should do it. And hop out and unstroll. Turn the beacons off. That's better. There we are. Undo these. Now, if we're really unfortunate, they will just go flying as soon as we get the last strap undone. So much better than the old ways of doing it. Oh, and I missed one here. And you can see then when that one came, all the bales moved very slightly. Now, those other ones that were already in there, I used the auto unload. These ones I'm going to try and do properly. As I say promised, I must be flaming mad. Oops. I might hit the mic a few times doing this because the... Well, actually, the easiest way, can I bring my joystick down beside me? Yeah, I also don't want to use the mouse. That should be alright. I'm doing two things, I'm not too good. I've got 4-wheel steer on this thing, which I'm not very used to. And you like the colour of these forks? I've got a thing about purple at the moment. Oh, I went further than I thought there. Didn't really notice how far I had gone. Right. I should better get these almost a stack at a time. And these are the fancy forks with a lock and script on. I think what was lifting a bit well. Lift. I'm not certain what we've got these on. I just have to. Yes, right. I'm not in certain if I change the. I'm not so much here because I'm trying to concentrate. I don't know a lot, but no. I have this time. Steady back. Oh, timber. I wasn't quite steady enough. But then again, you will all have expected that. I know I did. And where's the barn? Now I am using head tracking again. I finally got round to sorting it out again. Well, for a little while. It can be a little bit temperamental, shall we say. These are not an actual item at the moment, these bales, so I have to be a little bit careful. So I drop those off there. As you can see, they started to move all over the place. I don't think anybody quite got these bleepers to work properly. Now, where should we go next for the next one? But really, we want to pick some of those up off the floor. This is just going to be all this episode is going to be is this. The next one, I will do one episode for the next period, I think, which will mainly be looking after the animals, and then we will be into harvest properly. So it means, as you've seen, that the next week after this video goes live, we will be starting to harvest. And the big problem is I can't see where the blimey bale is. Huh? Huh. Oh, I got it this time. You have to be so far in before that are actually locked. No, I'm just going to drop this one in front here. Now, the big problem is depth perception in this game. You can't really see how far in you are, whereas in real life, of course, you would. Oh, a bit close to the diesel tank then. I didn't realise how close I was. This thing sort of takes off a bit too quick. Now, I'm out of my comfort zone playing with bales. Should have asked Greg, Dirt Racer. I don't think he ever uses bales. I used to be in the same boat. But, well, if I used bales, I would be using the... In 15 I started to use them, and that was only because of all the auto stack stuff. I'd found that by then. A bit above the ground. Got it. Yeah. That's not going too bad, I suppose, if I say so myself. No. Remember to shove the thing into forward when you want to go forward, boy. Now, I wonder if I can... Shall we try and be clever here? I think we're there. Not close enough, I think. As Jerry would say, Krusty Bear Simpson, it's close enough for government work. I'm glad I'm not in government and he's doing the work for me. Sorry, Jerry, if you listen to this. Oh, I think I'll take this other back one out because that's going to be easy to line up to that. He said, hopefully. I need to put the right, have we got it? We'll probably pull that other one off as we're coming. I think we're going to go forward and away from them a bit, hopefully. Oh. Now forward and away from them. Now the other forward, the one that... Now we can't. Alright, we're going to have to... Come very steady back. The trouble with this thing, it does take off. Like a scalded cat when it gets going. And if you've ever seen a scalded cat, you know just how bad it is. Well, we've got 6 off probably. Actually, I don't think they stack too well for the auto stack unit. Look at the way these are. Now, because I can't see the stack in front of me, what I don't want to do... is going right close. Ah, no. I'm going to come back a bit here because I don't want them exploding. Excuse me. Excuse me now, let's hope we're gone. Well, we'll let go of them. Oh yeah, yeah, right, well. One of these days I might... I bet I hit the... No, I hit the, that's alright, I didn't hit the diesel tank. I hit the side of the barn instead. That's alright. I want this thing to creep a bit more. I may have to... Oh! Timber, as I say, I want this thing to creep a bit more, not... Well, it was going well put together. Oh, let's get the lot off. Right, they're all off. It was going so well. Well, for me anyway. The trouble with this... Most all the telehandlers in game, they do take off so flaming quickly. That's my excuse. They creep and then they go. I will have to sort out the drive control bits and pieces for that. Not that I expect to do too many more like this. This is just a one-off. But I thought you all deserved to see what a mess I can make of this. I could have used this CS head forks, which would automatically have picked the dusty things up for me. But we have got a little armament in there because these bales are not an actual item at the moment. Or they won't be once we put those forks in. It's a little bit easier to stab them because we can actually... Well, we can get two. Let's come back. No, only the one. Just the one. Where's our last stack? Oh, there. I'm just gonna put them, just drop them off just in front here. Whoa! That just takes off. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Now, Biles and me have never really seen eye to eye. Actually, with these forks too, I don't need to worry about even getting the forks level to go into them or come out, because that is not an item. It's not a concern with these ones. I thought I'd better get these in anyway before it starts to rain. Get back to some sort of storage. I want to actually push that forward, further forward. Up. Oh, I'll come back slightly from that. Oh, it's gone in there somewhere. Let's fill the gap. For all you who do a lot of bales, enjoy them. You can see why I don't do many. Why on my old Ridge 15 series, everything is bulk, and I mean everything. Oops. I'll just have to remind myself of the controls on drive control, because there's a way of... Well, it used to be, and I presume it still is on the 17th version. I've actually slowed it down quite a bit. Oh, it just takes off every time. Oh, backwards. Hey, that looked quite neat, that did. I'm going to tell you I meant to do that. Oh well, perhaps I didn't. Should really have took a picture of me with a full lot of bales on the front here to show I'd done it, but I think actually I will just take a screenshot and I think, oh, there, do that from the other side of the trailer once I get this one stabbed. Huh. Ah, now that's what you call stabbing it. And it's still moving slightly. I have my throttle control on my joystick doing the arm extension on this, and trying to remember where dead centre is without looking too often. It's a bit behind me. No, it's hardly going, and all of a sudden we take off. Huh? Pull the arm in. Right, I'm just going to take a quick screenshot, I think. Now, which would be best? I think more true to what's happened here. I leave that where it is. I need to move this anyway so I can get to those bales. Ah, there we are. That should do it. What's the other one? There we go. Let's get that off. Click, got it. Don't want to need that. Do need that. Of course, because I've been out of cab for a little while, head tracks decided it doesn't want to know what's better. Actually, I should better swing this into, but this is in its final resting place, this trailer. That should do it then. Come on, unhook it and we'll see what sort of mess we made of it. Oh look, we missed everything. It's a bit hard to get hold of my mouse at the moment. Got the joystick in the way. Right, how about you? So you don't get any actual points for guessing which YouTuber regularly says that. Oh, look, there's one right over there, but I will say that the one word name is known as, and the first letter is D, and you could say it's a dance craze. Now, his other name of Tanglefoot was close to the mark, I would suggest. Oh, go on, where's forward here? And lots of movies in there somewhere. I'm just going to get them in. There shouldn't be any more hay to come this year. What we've got here is what we've got to live with. I'm afraid we have no more to come. Oh. Good job I've got head tracking on there so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Just want to knock it over. What we're going to do, I think, just for the final few of these, let's have this down to a sensible speed. I think the rest of these, as I said, the straw's going to go in on auto. I've done my bit of penance. Let's turn out this side and we should miss most things. Right. Up forward, you fool. So long as I use head trap, I keep forgetting I've got to move my head to look. You know, it doesn't help when you forget the basics. It's my age, you know. I'm such a young, innocent thing. No, push that right forward. That'll do. I'll go to that. I'm such an expert at this. I hope you notice I did remember to bring my arm in before it. So I'm going to keep forgetting to change direction. This is not a brilliant thing to get. You're only going to have to work with one more of these now. Just one more bale after this, I think, unless one exploded halfway across the map, which has been known. So that's the problem with this particular, well, all the telehandler setup. They all of a sudden, they're going slow, and all of a sudden they just go for it. Which is not what one is looking for. Certainly not this one. I hope you notice I tried the hard turn out there, the back hard reverse there. And where's my cruise control? That's it now. Anyway, this has been Blickling. I think what we doing this here, we will do a wind down. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, and why should you? I wouldn't. I was doing it and I didn't like what I saw either. Please consider leaving a like. If only for pity. No. If only for pity on this poor operator, this poor Burke who cannot stack bales to save his life. No, some people wonder why I didn't take part in BP's Olympics. Has this given you a clue? I wouldn't even had my little gizmo there to tell me how level I was. My forks were. Alright, let's put this up. One thing I had to do was because of manual attach, it doesn't like the header trailer I was using, so I had to swap that out for a standard one. Just so if anybody should sort of notice it's altered very slightly. I was wondering about that because that used an attacher script and it hasn't been. I haven't been able to use the attacher script for some time on there. Well, it won't even run. And I think it's a manual attach. And I'm not getting rid of the manual attach. I'm grown kind of attached to it. Sorry. Alright, anyway. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of my mayhem, I wouldn't blame if you didn't. If you hadn't already decided you've seen more than enough, feel free to subscribe. Always happy if new people are bored. And you'll notice the way I'm keeping for the sympathy folk here. Just had this horrible thought, have I actually disconnected that trailer? Which way do we want to go there? Huh. Miles out. It should be a bit better. Let's back this in anyway. Any comments, questions, queries, or anything else you wish to discuss, feel free to put it in the comments section. Or if anything further you wish to talk about, which might not be appropriate for the comments, you can always PM me on PCSG. You will have to join PCSG first, but that's not a great problem. We're friendly enough. And that's the advert in for PCSG. And with that, it's Merman saying, I'm glad that's over. Boy, am I glad that's over. Cheerio for now. Cheerio.